Good morning, everybody. So, I wanted to give y'all a little update. I'm pregnant, and today I want to film my 5 week update. Um, I am 5 weeks and 3 days today, and I can't breathe today. I feel like I'm getting a cold. I started feeling the symptoms yesterday of a cold, and now, yeah, I feel like I have a cold. But um, we found out. Oh man. I think we found out that March 26th because I ended up telling my grandmother the next day on her birthday, if I'm correct, and I told my parents that day, and we had good reactions out of all of them. I wish I would have filmed them because that was priceless. My mom was the best reaction ever. So, this will be baby number 4, and I've I knew before I took the test that I was. Nathan even knew. He says body changes have been showing. I've had restless leg syndrome, which is, if I get that, I know I'm pregnant. That comes with my pregnancies. I've had breakouts on my back. My face was broke out, and it looks a lot better. I have bad lighting, but I have a small pimple here, and I just getting rid of that. So, um, other than that, my face is clear. I've been bloated. I've had morning sickness. I've had cravings for chocolate milk like crazy. Um, Exhaustion. I'm trying to think of all the symptoms. I had them written down. I just don't have the paper with me. Um, yeah, yeah, really. My 16, 17-month-old Ellie is joining us. Seems like every time I go to film, she's joining us, so bear with me here. But I think those are all my symptoms. I think. I've had no appetite. That's something else. Just no appetite at all. I actually need to go in there and eat breakfast right now, but there's that. I'm gonna do a couple things different this time around than I did last time. Um, I want to exercise this time. Like, I stay busy, pretty busy, especially since I have 3 kids. Um, they passed my last pregnancy. I stayed really busy. Um, just very active and just never slowed down. And this time I want to stay active also, but I want to exercise. I want to actually do exercises. So we'll see how that goes. Um, I want to cloth diaper this child. My 2 youngest are still in diapers. I have a 2-year-old, and my she's 16-month-old. So my 2-year-old's 2.5. So they're 14 months apart. Not planned. um, but I'm gonna be trying to work on potty training with them and try to get them potty trained by the time this one's born. My youngest has interest in it. My middle child has no interest in it. So we'll see how this works. But I want to cloth diaper this one. I um I think it will be good. So if you have any tips and stuff on that, let me know. Um, my doctor's appointment, my first one, is actually June 1st. I'll be about 14 weeks around that time to go see my doctor. I'll have my first ultrasound and all of that good jazz all in one big huge swoop that day. So, and it's first thing in the morning. We'll go in at 9, and I'll be the second or third ultrasound that day if they have any scheduled before me, which they open at 8, so they usually do. So I'm going to have to find someone to watch my babies. Nathan is trying to get off that day. So in that day, Ashton will be out of school already for the summer. So we'll have all 3 kids. So, excuse me, if anything, Ashton wants to go and hang out with her friend at her house, and if their mom's still there before she leaves for the summer, I will go ahead and let her just hang out over there if she's okay with it. And most likely we'll leave Emma too, and possibly leave Ellie, and just him and I go. But if we need to, we'll take all 3 of them with us. We'll all go into the ultrasound together, and then when I go in to meet with my doctor, he'll just take them to the park. That was that plan. I will try to go all natural again, because I did with my 2 youngest, go all natural through delivery, and then I am going to breastfeed again if I can. With Ashton, I breastfed for 3 months, and then I quit. I was going to school full time. I was finishing high school, so I was going half a day there by the time she was born, because I was in DECA, and then I would go to work that afternoon, and then I wouldn't get off till 5 or 6, and then I would be home with her, and then her and her dad weren't together at the time, and we switched weekends, so it was just easier just to not breastfeed. And for me, and especially since I was 17 at that time and I didn't know what I was doing, if I knew then what I know now, I probably would have continued breastfeeding and pumping, and I produced a lot with that kid. With Emma, I didn't get very far. I think I got maybe 2 weeks breastfeeding her. Was not producing enough. I introduced the bottle to her early, and she'd rather have the bottle, and I couldn't pump, and it just was not producing what I needed to. Hi, Ellie. With Ellie, I got to breastfeed all the way up till she was 14, 15 months. So over a year, I got to breastfeed this little monster. And she's my smallest baby I have. She weighs, how much do you weigh? Like 18 pounds still? You got oatmeal all over you. So she's still my itty bitty child. Yeah. Do you see the baby? Say baby. She sees herself in the camera. But, yeah, we're excited. We were trying not to get pregnant in March. Not hard enough, I guess. But we got pregnant with this one in March and Ashton in March, and this one and Ashton, my oldest, their due date was December 6th. Same exact due date. Ashton was born on November 24th. She was actually born on Thanksgiving that year. And this one was born on November 20th. So, yeah. So, this one's due date is December 4th. I'm trying to make it to my due date and try to have a December baby. If not, I'm going to have 3 November babies right next to each other. So we'll see how this one goes. Like I said, I have not had my first doctor's appointment, so that's just an estimated due date for my app calculator. I could be further along. I could be not as far along as I think I am. But according to my last period, that's how far I am. So, we kind of want a boy. We know how to do girls. Ashton, my oldest, and I think we might be having twins. So, we will find out June 1st. But, when I took the test, I was 5 days before my period. We decided just to go ahead and test. I really wanted to. I knew I was, he knew I was, and I just wanted to find out. But that thing became positive, like, within seconds after I peed on it. So, that is crazy. That was the darkest line I've ever had before a missed period. So, I will insert a picture if I can, right here. And that's, yeah, I can't think today. But I wanted to give y'all an update. I am pregnant, so I want to try to do weekly updates and take y'all along this journey of baby number 4. So I'll talk to y'all later.